know yet. Actually, I mean, while I've been looking at the game, I haven't really been looking at the game. Like,
well, light tanks, I would suggest Stingray because you've got the four round ready rack.
If it wasn't for that, the Stingray would be kind of useless. Actually, it's actually quite sad that the rapid fire ability is the only thing that makes so many vehicles useless. So, have you ever noticed that, like, when it comes to conspiracy theorists, the fakeness of the argument directly corresponds with how many times they say truth, how many capital points, and how many exclamation marks there are?
Yeah, pretty much. What's that, Sally? Sophie, did Timmy fell down the well again? Yeah. That's become a little bit of a running joke on Lenzabi's stream, because every now and then they decide to get rambunctious.
They're adorable little doggies.
They are. They are. I just feel kind of sad that there's nothing I can do about the cataracts, because the vet says that she's so old that, yeah, you put her under, maybe the operation will be a success, but she might not wake up. So, being that old, so.
No. Still, I am glad that you managed to get yourself some dogs.
Yep, they're fun.
But yeah, if you're that, I said in total, Neve contributed about roughly 15% to the project overall. She and in terms of like actual work, she did less than the minimum standard. Like out of 26 minutes of content, she did 6.
Yeah.
Oh, I might as well put some music on. It's good background noise. Although, to be honest, I usually had music on just to mask the noise when I had that 770, and then the 1060 would sometimes get a little loud. But with this 1080, like, even if I put it at 100%, you can still barely hear it. That's the best part about it.
So you have 4 missions left in the light tanks. Anything else?
That's it. And then get the camo and the thing. Oh, did you want to do the tier 6? I don't mind.
Oh, I was just... tier 7 is fine. Let me just jump into a tier 7 vehicle.
Go for it.
Let me throw up a boost.
I mean, I actually have another group project due in next week, and I haven't started, but that's mostly because nobody has. For the most part, as far as I know, it's basically just people writing up a bunch of stuff on production, like large animal production, like horses and cows and pigs and stuff. It's not a video, it's basically write something, a couple of paragraphs about a certain topic. I think I'm doing for it. I know exactly what I'm doing for it, and for the most part I'm I actually forgot what I'm doing for it. I mean, I've got like the edited Google Doc sheet with me, so I can just do that.
Oh, we're the top tier.
Oh, joy!
And I'm in the heavy vehicle. Oh, joy! Well, a victory is a victory as far as the campaign is concerned.
Let's have a look. Oh shit, we started yet? No, we haven't. We've got... I don't even know. Okay. I completely forgot what my task was.
Flying to the Middle
Oh,
East.
whatever.
This is a CI territory
We've
now.
all got it on Facebook, so we can just prod each other about what we
Pounds.
I'm actually going to see if I can have a hen do before wedding. And that's actually what the stream tip goal will be on. It's about roughly $600 to pay for the plane tickets. I'm hoping that, you know, maybe we can get some of those fabulous tippers that Renner has. To,
Your main target is
I'm
the
not
enemy's prem.
expecting to
Take
have
up
$800.
positions in the village and wait for
Yeah.
them to attack.
Yeah. I mean, here's me talking about, oh yeah, 100 will be fine. Like, when I was little, like, £100 was like a lot, and then you get older, you're just like, oh, I have $100. Oh no, where did it go? Also, tomorrow's video is going to be a heartbreak video of that IT1 game I had. Like, I killed a VBL who for some reason decided to just go around me instead of, you know, firing his missile directly into my tank. And then I had a Sheridan who for some reason just missed and was firing missiles. So I did about 5,000 damage in total, most of it while I was at one shot. And then at the end of it I got killed by a Sheridan. I mean, I was spotted, he knew where I was. The moment I saw him I backed up, smoked up, you know, all the lovely stuff he did, and he killed me anyway. But as far as I'm concerned, that was a pretty okay game. And the top guy on their team, another Sheridan, yeah, I'm pretty sure that guy's probably paid more than a couple of games in his show.
Willow, it's your turn now.
That's what happens when people who have that many games in light
This is
tanks
too
usually
easy.
keep their
Be careful.
well, that many games in just about any vehicle, they usually keep
Jailbreakers, we
that
found a
vehicle.
drone.
Well,
It could come
they
in handy.
usually
Stay alert.
keep their dossier
Last
records
processing
private.
might be a cover for something bigger.
And mine are completely open. They are as open as a royal princess's legs when a suitor comes by.
Here they go. I was starting to worry. Man, hold the line.
You know, after this we can actually do some regular PV for once. Hey!
Okay.
Eh? Yeah. The thing is, these do need enough though. 2,000 damage in about roughly 7 seconds after you just fired is a little bit too much. Like, I wouldn't mind these being like a double shot, you know, because, you know, of the so many MBTs on their tier and stuff.
Incoming.
But the light
More
tanks
enemies.
do need some advantage over MBTs, otherwise they're kind of useless. Like, let's be real, if this thing didn't have a ready rack, what's the point of this over an MBT?
None. Only point of an light tank over an MBT is the logistics, mobility, strategic mobility, and that doesn't come into effect at all in this game.
I mean, you can't really do that.
No,
I mean,
it doesn't play at a tactical level.
oh shit, there's a warrior. You know, I think I'm gonna start calling them Warriors.
Warriors,
Warriors.
like Mario and Wario. Okay. Let me know if you come across a Luigi.
Nah, that's a T-15. It's just about as annoying as Luigi. Some
What the
kilos.
hell?
Although this does actually have an advantage over every single 105mm tank in its
Hold
tier.
position.
This actually has the highest damage in 105 shells. It's bigger than the Scent and the Mark. That's about it, really, I think.
No effect.
Hi, Conradson, how you doing?
Hi, Conradson.
Motor Sabo.
Just get that ring back loaded.
We're evacuating equipment. We must intercept and destroy the trucks.
Motor Sabo.
Cross the rail
Oh,
tracks
the
and
RT
investigate the
thing,
workshops
right?
over there.
Glorious TD mode. He's probably going to kill that show then, actually. Yeah, he is. See if we can get whatever's behind here, maybe.
Identify. Hostile tank.
Oh shit, it's a swing fire. Nope, I did not want this.
Target destroyed.
Huh.
Identify
Interesting. The place the Sheridan spawns is actually the worst place for it. Because there's a roof over it, so it just kind of gets fondled out of the way.
Enemy destroyed. Target down.
A bunker. That's what we've been looking for.
The bunker. Bunker, 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 bunker. Oh shit, Ben.
Target destroyed.
Hi, Bagels.
Shit, track's damaged. Target eliminated.
Yeah, I'm a little bit kill steely right now, but there's a reason.
Identify targets. Hostile
Actually, there
tank.
isn't a reason. I'm just being a whore today. 1 and 2.
Target destroyed.
How old are your dogs again, Janet?
16.
Got some old puppies.
Yeah, it's kind of beyond the expected lifespan of dachshunds.
Do you still take them for walks?
Not in the winter.
What a curious warehouse.
They kind of run them around inside the house.
Well done,
They
Magnus.
they wander around.
Douglas may really be an ace up our sleeve against the CI.
Somebody paid for my graphics card. Yay!
Cool. Hey, Ivana.
Hello.
Do I use a courier service, or do I ship it via parcel? Hi, Ivana.
How are you guys doing?
We're okay.
Pretty good.
How are you?
I'm doing all right.
Did you want to join us?
Nah, I'm just hanging out. I'm going to be doing some 40K modeling.
Ah, what are you modeling?
I just got a box of Dark Angel veterans
Mm-hmm.
that I'm going to be doing up as some squad leaders and lieutenants
Mm-hmm.
for my Dark Angels. So, gonna need to find all my combi plasmas.
This thing is tier 7 and it has a 100mm gun. What? Why? Why Why does it have 100 mil? I have so many heat rounds on this thing. 16 will be fine. Let's put in just some hep rounds for the fun of it. So have you got a Dark Angel's army lined up then?
Oh, I have a huge Dark Angels army already. It's just
You're not talking to me, are
no time to people.
Magical internet people.
Yeah.
That's it.
Ooh, tier 8. Let's hope that Rosamac is using Cortez, because you can hit up to like 1,100 damage with its missiles. Speaking of pets, my cat's getting old. He's about 12, I think.
That's fairly old for a cat.
The oldest cat ever was in his 30s. Still ran around and chased things, was a little bit lethargic, and he died when he got run over.
Yeah, that tends to slow him down a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Flat cat.
Welcome to Basra, the lair of the Ivakati. Seal breakers. We must persuade the
Okay. Let's get those hep rounds ready.
The intelligence identified 2 possible O'Reilly locations. Let's start with the market. Don't waste time. All the local thugs will be here any minute.
Come on, little hep rounds. Ooh, Stingray. Ooh, Amarak. That's like problem with this scenario is like in PvP that'd be great because you know I could just hit it from the front and everything will be fine, and then you realise, oh, I'm in a game where everybody just fires at the first thing, so dodge. I posted a video that Hedy made when he had his YouTube channel a couple of years ago. I think it was during like Obsidian times, and he like ran over a wall only to be completely stopped in his tracks, and then this tank bumped into him, and it was just.
I saw that. I didn't have a chance to look at it yet.
Maple, do you copy? Shit. Steel breakers. Help them and lose your reinforcements.
Don't shoot at me. I'm glad this thing's reloaded fast enough than like other ready racks, because then you're not like really vulnerable.
Clear. Moving on. Move towards the center to the city hall. Hurry, we don't have much time.
Shit, there's a Magak. My only question is, why is this Challenger over here? It should be going places. Come on, Challenger, didn't you?
To be a challenge. Oops. I think that's the whole a square peg don't fit a square hole.
Yep, pretty much.
Until you give its butt a shove and then it fits. Shit. You know what? Somebody else can go forwards. I'm not doing that.
No, you don't want to be doing that. Let me get up there a little bit.
Enjoying the Sabra? Are you enjoying the Sabra, Janet?
Yep.
That's the whole unit. Hold the central square. Wait for the TAC team.
Target down. Threat destroyed.
Oh, I'm out of heat rounds. Ooh, not good. Maybe I shouldn't have you know, used all of them at the start. Bye, Stingray! You know, the US Army might actually be using Stingrays after all.
Yeah, I saw that they're talking about updating the number of M1A2s to version 3.
It's just under 500 million a pop, actually.
Halt! Found anything?
We captured an officer. He says Douglas retreated beyond the river.
Steel breakers, do you copy? Get to the bridge.
Ammo, up!
It's kind of a shame that we don't have more missions to do.
Thought they were going to add some in a couple of months.
They will. Just,
Where is he?
I mean,
We're inside the plan. He doesn't know where.
I hope they'll be
Into the
released
plan.
before the
Quick.
French tanks do. So then we'll have something to play. Because, I mean, while the French tanks and the rest being introduced at the same time would be nice, there's going to be, you know, like a bit of a content gap between them. And as far as I know, AW doesn't do the same thing WoT does. AW kind of releases its lines like early and middle of the year, whereas WoT usually releases a new line every Christmas or something. And again, WoT is far harder to grind.
Yes.
So far, this is the first time AW's actually been releasing steady content, which is good, I suppose.
Ah, it's Douglas's security. Looks like you're on the right spot.
Yeah, leopard, 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 leopard. Please tell me it's fronting towards me so I can aim for the Amarak. Oh shit, it's a challenger. Oh god, that not as planned.
Identify target. Hostile tank.
I don't want this jackal to shoot me. Please don't. Oh, oh, backing up, backing up. Oh, ow. Damn it. I was actually backing up because I knew he'd be firing at me, and then when I did, well, he fired at me anyway. It's a lesson for you kids, always smoke up and run away. I didn't. Kids. What am I talking about, kids? The average age of the armored warfare users in their 30s.
Is it?
Yeah. Same for WoT, actually. It's the reason why they usually make so much money, especially on the EU and NA servers, because they don't cater to the target demographic that AAA games do. Instead, free-to-play games usually focus on older people who have more money and less time. I think. I don't know. Although that actually kind of makes sense when you think about it.
Let's stick to the plan. Man the perimeter while our special forces search the building.
I wonder what happens if I...
They're flanking us on the right.
Oh, hello. Jesus, did you see that? Little drift.
No, I missed it.
The next
Oh.
move. Hands behind your
Oh
head,
dear.
face
Well,
down.
I've got to accelerate, so maybe next time, Janet.
Got him, Magnus. Ready to exit.
Perfect. Get out of there. Steel breakers, cover
Me
them.
too. Come
Start
here,
moving
little
after
boy.
90 seconds.
Can't really get that. Oh, I can get them gag actually.
No effect.
Damn it. Oh, that space armor is annoying. You know, there's one MBT, well, one tier 7 MBT that I've always found to be annoyingly difficult to Amarak, and that's been the Challenger. And it's because the explosion part of the Amarak is actually behind the base of the turret, whereas normally it's either below or in front of it. So in order to aim for it, you've usually got to plop in a shell behind it, or at where the top of the hull is, and that can be difficult because A, it's a Challenger and that turret ring is just too big. Then again, actually Amarak in Challengers is pretty funny because I mean, PvP, people usually just panic. Because, you know, they've been there to believe that, hey, I'm in a challenger, I can't get ammo right, and then they do, and then they explode, and fun times they had. God damn that BMD2. So how was your day?
Pretty good. I was tracking down paperwork, slightly disorganized,
Yay,
trying to figure out how to fill out forms that were written by somebody that has never filled them out.
Yeah, when I was doing my name change, a lot of the legal stuff just repeated itself. Or seemed to be deferred to a later part of the section.
Yeah.
Indeed, the entire book.
The funniest moment was when I went to get my birth certificate changed. And it said, the statute says, this is suggested language. However, it should not be construed to be exact. Similar language is sufficient. So, okay, that seems pretty clear. It says, yeah, if it's kind of like this, that's good. In non-lawyer speak. So I take the letter in from the surgeon to the city clerk, and he goes, well, I don't know if we can change this because it doesn't say this exactly. And I said, well, that's kind of what the statute is all about. It's not supposed to say that exactly. So we went around and around.
Oh
well, let me call the person in Boston that knows all about this. Okay, fine. Calls in. Meanwhile, I'm cooling my heels for about half an hour. And I go down to the cafeteria where they want $7 for a tuna salad sandwich. Nope, I don't think so. And I go back up. Oh, well, they said it's fine the way it is. Yeah, okay.
I mean,
10 minutes later, I walk out of there with the amended certificate. So I was happy.
I would have gotten my name certificate change if the lawyer, like the first lawyer we went to, was a woman. No sexism intended, but she literally had no idea. Like, I popped it right on her desk, full legal form. She went, and she was someone who specialised in name changes, and she said, well, I've never seen this document before. What am I supposed to do? I was like, it's a name change form.
You know what you specialise in?
Name changes, maybe? Oh,
Mein Name ist nicht.
Schweinhund!
You gotta love it.
No, kind of like my mom used to work for a university. She was retired now. And they had a lot of residents from, or she was with the medical program, and they had a lot of foreign residents. So the department dealt with a lot of visas. Well, a few years ago, they had a gal that was doing all the visas in-house. 3 out of 10, something was wrong with them. Or it's like, the one they hired to do them just kind of like screwed up the whole thing.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's not good. Ow, I'm getting BMD'd. These things always seem to be ridiculously overarmed, to be honest. It's like a 30 mil, then 100 mil that can also fire. Hell, you could probably fire heat rounds from them if you desperately wanted to, but it can also fire, you know, missiles, and then you got a probably like the standard Russian heavy machine gun on top of the turret as well, and then, you know, maybe a 7.92 sitting around something. Can people even fire all of those? Can 2 people seriously operate a heavy machine gun, a 100mm HE shell with missiles, and a 30mm auto cannon as well?
Not simultaneously.
No.
Steelbreakers, are you ready? Charge, quick.
The thing is, I actually haven't gotten my gender recognition certificate yet, because apparently they need to find proof that you've been living in role for 2 years, and well, I've had a channel for about 2 at this point, so I'm kind of hoping that will work. Because, you know...
Usually a letter from your therapist is considered proof.
Oh, I did. They said that wasn't considered proof.
Really? That's bizarre.
Yeah. At the very least, I have...
Different areas, different...
Why do I have 2 old school metal las cannon?
I have no idea. Are you complaining?
More a little dumbfounded.
I mean, like, they are the Dark Angels, which is like GW's way of saying, oh hey, we just discovered this random bit of old technology that nobody's had before. Guess who has it? The Dark Angels.
Yep, that's how we have all the stasis tech.
Mm-hmm. And the grav vehicles.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we
Not to
want this
mention, like...
thing. Give it to the Dark Angels.
Mm-hmm.
Sums it up fairly well.
New pattern of Land Raiders? Guess who has them? The Dark Angels. Double barrel plasma cannons? Well, I think the Dark Angels has a couple of those lying around.
Yeah, that's an aspect of their lore I wish they would actually focus on more than the Hunt for the Fallen.
Mm-hmm.
Is the fact that, yeah, they're the First Legion. Yeah, they have relics that were built, that were leftovers from the Unification War, aka built on Terra.
And
things,
they, go on.
Yeah, things nobody else has.
As well as basically a Dark Age manufacturing facility. Because, you know, that rock is definitely hiding more than Terminator armor in there.
Oh, yes.
Aren't they kind of still a Legion, though? I mean, all of
they
them.
are more... They kind of sort of. The Dark Angels have maintained contact with all their successor chapters more closely than any of the other first founding chapters. So it goes back to the whole they're collectively referred to as the Unforgiven.
Yeah. I mean, when they disbanded, they didn't have a Primarch, and they kind of just split up a little bit too efficiently.
Kinda.
Kind of. I have missed you, Ivana. Anyway, how are you doing, Conradson? I haven't really gotten any answer out of you yet, so I'm asking you again, motherfucker.
That should charm the audience.
Charm the audience by insulting them. I mean, if Stockholm Syndrome can do it, why can't I? So, you know that I'm in post-game for Metal Gear Solid? Well, one of the extreme missions involves dealing with that goddamn mech again. You have no reaction time, you are more easily spotted, and this time things are nuts. So the thing is, I gotta wait until like the last levels to do it, so it's gonna be interesting. Please don't kill me, Sprut. Thank you. Let's use that rebuild kit. I only actually had one lesson today. I mean, we were supposed to have it. I mean, apparently we had like a group tutorial in the middle of the day, but nobody told me. Because you know, for a course that's so supposedly based on, you know, emails and stuff, we didn't get one. And apparently it was only spread through word of mouth, which is kind of annoying. I mean,
If you're going to use technology, why not use technology? I mean, seems a little odd, but...
I mean, technology basically cancelled our last lesson because the printer wasn't working. And you know, courses are so based on PowerPoint, it's not even funny. And even then, I'm paying $9,000 a year just so my, just so I can be read stuff from a Microsoft PowerPoint and have it being read too quickly, so I can stress about myself faster. Anyway guys, welcome to the stream. If you haven't already, like and subscribe. This week's video will be the Type 90, hopefully voiced by Dreamcatcher, for the introduction, if I can get her. If you'd like to help out the channel, at the moment I'm trying to raise some money so I can grab a plane ticket to San Francisco for April for my wedding. So if you'd like to help out with that, there is always a streamlabs description below. And being able to take that financial weight off of me would be a huge, huge help.
And being able to be at your wedding is really kind of a nice thing. I mean, there's phoning it in and there's phoning it in, and it's not really the best way to start off a marriage.
I mean, you can't exactly say kiss the bride when you're on webcam. Just might be a little bit difficult. No, I'm gonna go to tier 8. Well, I mean, I was already at tier 8 for this, and I kind of forgot to tell you. Sorry about that, but I am going to use this thing.
Okay, well, in that case, I will use... Nah, I'll use this thing.
It may be an awful idea. Actually, it's probably a fucking awful idea at this point, but oh well. No gun depression, no armor, low reload. Oh boy. It's gonna go well.
On my Arabian contract missions, I have to get 3 more missile kills and 10 more blue star medals. So probably get the missile kills later. I've got 147 out of 150 already.
Yeah, I just spam RAM because I mean the T15 was pretty good for it, but it just died way too quickly. So just spam RAM because they're usually pretty good at it.
Well, oddly enough, I got most of them in the IT1. Here's my telephone pole. Boom. Now we have 1 Merkava.
Oh. Well, that's good.
And a Paladin. It should be interesting.
Yeah, we've only got 1 tank which has any actual armor. That's always good.
That's it.
That's pretty. That's a good start. See, I want to see that review poll. Let's see. So it's Type 90 next, followed by the Merc, then the K1A1, then the BMP3. So we've got 4 weeks worth of reviews. So on average, it's about roughly 1 review a week and 2 gameplay videos, followed by at least 2 to 3 streams. I mean, I'm only doing the 4th one this week because Renner's not here. Please don't hit me with the missile, thank you. That's always a good starting off. Don't hit me with the missile! isn't company speak in terms of games overperforming in instead of overpowered? And if it's like underpowered, it's not performing to expectations.
Maple, cover the steel
Or
breaker
something.
forces. I'll copy.
I think.
Maple, do you copy? Shit. Steel breakers. Help
Well-
them lose their reinforcements.
Jesus, 790 damage of heat shells. That's really good. Just fortunately, the 680 pen is not as desired. Oh shit, BMP2. Huh. You know, we could do some low tier hard actually. Be nice to be able to at least play those things in a game mode where it's actually difficult instead of, you know, just farming the AI in 3 minutes.
Move towards the center to the city hall. Hurry.
When we were using bulldogs at one point in tier 1 and we kind of cleared out the match in about 3 minutes and we're like, oh,
Yep.
that's it.
Generally on the Lenzabi stream, we wind up taking out either the bulldogs or the scimitars and just rampaging.
I need to play the scimitar actually, I haven't used it before.
The running joke is it's a mini martyr.
Might be better than Mortar actually. Lot less hit points going around. Does it have pelly rounds?
No, they don't, but you don't need it. It's just Burt 6 rounds, Burt 6 rounds, Burt 6 rounds.
Bird.
Pretty much, it might as well be belt fed for as rapidly as it reloads.
Given how, I mean, this thing is as big as the Merkava, I have to wonder why it doesn't have more hit points. Like, seriously, look at the size of this fucking thing. I mean, you've got more hit points than I do, and these are at roughly even weights. Maybe in order to make this thing useful, they should give it a chunk more hit points. Ow.
Just give everything a chunk more hit points.
Hey, Jeff.
Well, the things that mostly need hit points are usually light tanks and some of the heavier AFVs. Some MBTs could use less hit points. Some could use more, like, you know, like the object in the IS-7 being ridiculously heavy and yet they don't have that many hit points. You know, to compensate for the fact their armor is shit. And then slowing down the reload of guns as well. I mean, this is
Especially at low tiers.
high tiers as well. I mean, you can get 120 fires that do like 700 damage at about 6 to 7 seconds. 120s
Well,
that do
then
the same.
Zombie's going to complain again.
Why?
Because I have seen videos of tanks reloading in 4 seconds.
Yeah, and tanks also one-shot themselves in real life.
That's right.
So, you know.
I didn't let a crew on the range if the loader couldn't reload in 4 seconds.
So, a 4-second reload, while it be nice and historical, it would make the gameplay utterly broken. You know.
Welcome to low tiers.
Yeah, I don't play low tiers. I mean, I only really take out my Leopard 1 at this point, and that's simply because it's a genuine challenge.
Like tier 1 to 4 are completely broken at this point. It's basically a who has the highest DPM challenge instead of who's the best at tank.
Well, it used to be objects, now it's other things. Hi Bonds, how you doing? Oh shit, hi Abrams. The Abrams is touching me. Stop touching me, America. I don't have oil, thank you. Ow. Oh, shit, use a rebuild kit. Oh, a little bit of poo. I was watching Top Gear earlier, you know, Jeremy Clarkson, James May, and Richard Hammond. I was actually appreciating how fucking funny it is, as opposed to what it is now, which is like a semi-serious motoring show. Make sure not so I can moderate for you. Don't really need mods here, to be honest. I mean, most of the time it's usually for people who are confused about what the hell I am, and I just answer, what's in your pants? Doom. Yeah. I mean, it is kind of sad that most of the time the only thing people can fucking attack me on is my fucking transition. Yeah, it is usually. Yeah, I can guess. It's fine to be busy, Bronze. You know, keep yourself occupied and stuff. I usually view every day as a new one, which is what kind of annoys some people. So I'm like, hey, well, didn't I talk to you yesterday? Yeah, but that was yesterday. Today's today. Yay! Can I drift in this? I'm gonna bump into an AI, aren't I? Yeah. Oh shit. Oh shit, you can. Jesus. That is. No shooty. No shooty. No shooty, go away. Thank you. So it looks like it's just the AI in this area that's counted. Thank you, King Bronze. Thank you, Suna. Thank you, guys. Thank you, Suna, for the 20 and King Bronze for the 10. That's really nice of you. Thank you. Yep. And I did the achievement, Arabian Vehicles and Arabian Light Tank 3. So I got the woodland camo. Let's see what it looks like. Okay.
It looks pretty decent in my opinion with a good base coat.
Gotta figure out what I want to put it on now.
Yeah, that's the hard part.
What about the Abrams? Owned. Huh. I don't look bad actually. Not bad at all. Let's see what it looks like with the rest. Turquoise, American, NATO, Soviet, Storm? Didn't know I had that. Olive, Desert Wind, late American, late NATO, late Soviet, Desert Blood. Right. Oh, I'll take that. Did I invite Jeff? Oh shit, I need to change the game's resolution. 16 by 900. There we go. Put you there. Yeah, I want to save you. Let's see what I want to pick. I am going to take. What do I want to take? I'll take the Ramka. Like that was any consideration of choice. When in doubt, slap Ramka. Desert camouflage. What do we have for desert?
When in doubt, rush B.
Bliet. That'll work. Ramka's pretty fun.
Sophie, if you're interested, I just dropped a picture of my
That's
Dark Angels army,
that's a lot. Let me
and I've added to it since.
let me slap adapt my army all over
There's
that.
a lot.
And like I said, I've added to it since.
I'm gonna see if I can find mine. see. There's God, I have 2,000 images on my camera. Jesus. If you get the chance, if you come to the UK, you can go to Warhammer World, which has these massive setups.
It would be on my agenda.
Yeah. You come see me first, though, right?
I would see you. I would hang out with Hetty again for a bit.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah.
Oh look, somebody brought an arty.
Oh. Yay. My favourite. The hell is all my Warhammer stuff on this?
Black Company, we spotted laser flow pointers loading dangerous materials on cargo trucks. They're jamming our satellites. We need eyes on the ground. Get in there and stop them before they get away.
Okay, I haven't found it. They'll have to wait for another time. Sorry. It's just so many images on my phone.
And that is just my Dark Angels. That doesn't include my AdMech, my Sisters of Battle. Yeah.
I've got...
Let's see, AdMech, Guard, Sisters of Battle, Knights. I have some Death Watch. Then I've got some Harlequins and some Craft World Eldar.
I have some, I have a Warhound Titan I never built. I mean, if we're going by like 7th edition, I have about 20,000 points worth of stuff. That is a lot of stuff. Can we... Just Sprite shooting me. Go away, Sprite, nobody likes you. Ow, they're hitting me with things. This is not acceptable. I demand that they shoot at somebody else. Thank you. Yeah, I have 3 Bane Blades, 10 Lehman Russes, one of which is here. 3 Chimeras, a Land Raider, 2 Predators, a Vindicator, and a... I think it's a Whirlwind. No, I don't have that. Oh no, I have a Razorback. I never understood why they ever put the Razorback and the Rhino as separate models. Well, you have to buy, whereas you can just like buy a Razorback and just make it a magnetized turret and switch it between the two when you need it.
I know. I agree completely.
Then again, this is Games Workshop, so...
Well, it's like, why don't they just put the sprue for the Crusader and Redemptor in with the Land Raider, you know?
Bye, Thunderbolt. There's Bradley. Hello?
Hello.
Hi, how you doing?
I'm okay. And you?
Yeah. I'm feeling better.
Yeah.
I had to do genetics today and I did not understand a fucking word of it. I was like, oh yeah, we're gonna do print charts. What? Oh yeah, and after this brief session, we're gonna do the more advanced version of it. We're gonna splice things together and see what they'll come out in the future. What?
So, how are you, Jeff?
I'm doing good.
Good.
Just go right through the turret mantle. Thank you. Come on. No, we can't. What about there? Can we? Ooh. No.
Did you think the update 0.28 will come March?
They said the first quarter, so it's pretty likely. When people say the first quarter, they usually mean spring. So, you know.
Or the second quarter.
I think. I don't know about the second quarter. I think that's waiting a little bit too long. I mean, I'd say the second quarter if, you know, things go wrong and they have to urgently fix it, but as far as I know what's on them. I know what vehicles they are, and usually they don't. No. Well, there's going to be AMX 30s, and it's not just going to be French tanks. Presumably because you can't exactly fill an entire line with Cold War French tanks because they're mostly the fucking same.
Okay.
Because, you know, AMX 30, AMX 30, AMX 30, and AMX 30.
AMX 56, AMX 56, AMX 56. With a magic 140.
I mean, if there is going to be a 140, I'd hope there'd be like an option to install that or a 120 like the Airruns does. You know, give it like a hybrid PvE retrofit kind of thing. So,
And that they make the 20mm work on the 30. The MX-30 has 20mm secondary.
I don't think it'll be that much of a thing at high tiers. At low tiers, if the AMX-30s are like... Yeah, it could work. I mean, if they end up having crappier guns with long reloads, then the 20mm could probably work. But otherwise, the 20mm's mostly there as a gimmick. I mean, you know, the Centurion's original secondary armament was a 20mm cannon, and then they ditched it because it wasn't really that much useful against infantry, and it also took up more space than what was basically a ranging gun. So,
like, yeah, 20mm against infantry, not really the best thing.
No, I mean, unless it fires really fast, which then, hey, you need more ammo.
Like the VPR.
I feel like the VBRs is like a light 20, whereas those on the AMXs are like a heavy-ish 20. You know, they have a longer caliber, they fire
Bigger shells.
longer shells.
More gunpowder. Bigger boom.
Bigger damage. I wouldn't mind a French line with maybe some Asian vehicles incorporated or something. Hell, I mean, if they wanted to, like, fill in some of the gaps, they could always put in, like, a Swedish Leopard or something, you know, make it into sort of like a pan-European line, and I'll be fine with that. You know, put like a Swedish Leopard at tier 8 or something, and then you can fill that gap, and then have a tier 9 and tier 10 luck.
Did the Spanish ever have a tank?
I think the Spanish have Leopards. That's the problem with Europe, it's too many fucking Leopards. Did you want to invite Farah?
Sorry, I can't play today. First, I have a final exam today, and I'm so tired. Second, I forgot that today is Wednesday, so next Wednesday.
That's
next
okay.
Wednesday.
Don't worry.
Yeah.
What was that?
I think the Spanish went from M47s directly to Leopards.
Yeah.
Maybe. I don't know.
I mean,
Until now.
Like pretty much the same with Belgium and the Netherlands. They
I mean-
also went from M47 to.
you could stretch the AMX30 like as it is to tier 5.
Yeah. Just
Then put
just
the AMX30B at tier 6 and then have the AMX32 as a tier 6 prototype for the 120 and then have the AMX40 at tier 7 or something.
Like the MX32 as a premium.
Well, where else is it gonna go? What's the matter with Spanish? Nothing really, it's just that they have leopards as well, I think. Spanish.
they have Leopard 2E with 2A4
Yeah, leopard 2E.
and M60.
Well, we don't have the 2E in the game yet.
It's just a leopard 2. That's about it, really.
But it's Spanish.
And I mean,
Well, that's pretty much it.
I mean, unless it, you know, does a Spanish music every time you kill somebody, I wouldn't really particularly be bothered with it. It'd be pretty annoying though, just to hear dun 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 every time you kill somebody. That'd be great.
Like get a Spanish tank and yell a cucaracha every time we kill something.
That's Mexican.
Yeah, I wanted to say Mexican, stupid dyslexia. I am fully blaming my brain on this one.
I wanna message the number, please. Update existing. Where's Kate? There we go. Save. Does the number match? So I need to do a new number for Kate. Yep, phone, please don't message me with the exact same thing. Thank you.
What? You say Feral?
Yeah, my phone is messaging me the same thing twice.
I don't text anything.
No, my phone.
Okay,
My phone is messaging me the same thing.
okay.
Oh hey, this is a pretty swanky paint job for my leopard. Yeah, it's messaging me again. I don't think it's my phone. I think it might be this anxiety-riddled person that is messaging me.
Ow.
Yes.
Okay, that happens.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Sure does.
It looks like the AA decided to touch you in a no spot. Hi Skullman, how are you doing? Can we pen this thing?
Damn it.
You might want to hang back.
Well, I will now that I'm completely dead, yeah. That was an unpleasant surprise.
Mm-hmm. Just aim right for the lower plate. Thank you. Let's see, can we... No, we can't permatrack. Yes, permatrack. Beautiful. Boop. Oh shit! Okay, 21 shooting at me. Not good. Not good. Oh, where did they come from? Smoke up. Get the flibbity, fodgety fuck out of here. Oh, please don't shoot me again. Thank you.
I wonder why they didn't do Iranian or Indian or South Korea K2 Black Panther.
The
Why they
K2
didn't
Black
do
Panther
this?
will probably be included in the South African, the Asian line. African line,
K2
sorry.
Black
Asian line,
No.
not African.
K2 Black Panther is
Asian line. I misspoke.
Asian? Okay, Asian line. Sorry, my bad.
Like really, what's the African line going to be? Variants on the elephant?
Toyotas.
No, that's the Middle Eastern line.
Hey, Toyota's won an entire war against armored vehicles in Africa. It was Libya versus this other country, and they basically got swarmed by Toyotas with missile launchers. It was hilarious.
Well, they gave you 5 years warranty on those things.
Mm-hmm. I mean, Top Gear has shown the Toyota is indestructible. They flooded with it with seawater. They attacked it with demolition equipment. They blew it up. They set it on fire, and it still worked. Things are shooting at me. This is not a good place of work, to be honest. Can we move up? Also, there's a secondary. I'll get it.
Okay.
Where is that?
I think Somalia was using M47s in one of their little wars. Not very well, but
Somalia. I mean, their government doesn't really control much of the country, does it? It's like a
no.
small spot in the capital, followed by some outlying places.
Roughly the size of a parking lot for a supermarket. I think Vatican City controls more square miles.
Vatican City has a crime rate of, what was it, 320% of its population or something?
Probably.
It's all the tourism.
Mm-hmm. That's a barking doggo. How's Marie doing with school?
Pretty good. She was working with animals in an animal shelter yesterday and thought that was awesome.
Aw, that's good to know.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, maybe staying here with a low amount of hit points is not. I should probably use the rebuild kit. Just to, you
Well,
know.
I just run into 2 Terminators.
Rip.
I'm not dead yet.
Hey, don't jinx it. Someone's firing missiles at me. Oh, it's the Terminators. Great. Wait, the Somalians have a football team? Could somebody look this up for me and tell me if it's true?
That's true.
I am unsure how to feel about this.
It's funded by
Oh,
pirates.
it's missiling me! Oh, wait, it's using its solar cannon now. Are you enjoying your laughs at my expense?
No, I'm enjoying the idea that the Somalians football team is called the Pirates.
Oh no, they're sponsored by pirates.
Oh, okay.
Like, they have to wear the symbol everywhere.
Yeah, and an AK-47 with a dollar sign attached to it. Should probably get ready to fight. Ow.
You know, I think I've figured out what the Somali Pirates' PR problem is. They don't have parrots.
Or wooden legs.
You're
or
gonna go
eye
down there
patches.
specifically to tell them, hey guys, I know you're in poverty and everything, and you've only turned to this because you don't have anything to do, but do you reckon you could like afford some parrots? That'll really help you, Image.
Or the time Eric Cartman tried to be pirate.
The time Eric Carter tried to be anything.
Good point.
The thing is, this is going to get worse when we step into the cap circle. I have no idea if that Terminator is still there.
I think he is.
I'll give it one more shot. Yeah, I don't think he's there. It's a wonderful waste of ammunition. Also, hi Shrike, how you doing?
Oh, that's a lot of things turning your way.
There's a lot of things turning my way. Oh, there's a... Poland. Oh, that was a Merc. Why don't I think that was a Poland ball? Oh, it's the shape of the turret. Help! I'm playing a German and I don't have enough gun
And it's
depression.
one less.
What is the BMP doing? I don't know. I don't think he knows what he's doing. Hi, Sprut. Let's lose some heat.
Oh god, an ammo rack on the
Oh. Hmm.
and there's a sprut down.
Ooh, ammo rack.
Right, Terminator spotted.
Let's cap and hope it goes well. Don't fall over. Oh, there's a slight glitch. Yep. So I actually forget this part of the map exists for PvP.
And that's 15 kills for me.
Nice. Somalia.
And I died early and often.
Oh, they elected a new president.
Me new pirate king. Like really, the Somali president is just a pirate king.
Oh. Apparently it's no longer the most fragile state in the world. It's the second most fragile state in the world. That's good.
Well, baby steps.
It does actually control a fair bit of territory now.
What is the most fragile state in the world now?
South Sudan.
I would have thought Yemen.
No, apparently. Right, let's see about that scimitar. This is a tier 1.
Tier 1.
Okay. And just to be a greedy fuck, I'm going to put a surplus paracross on it. I don't need a fire extinguisher kit, do I? Nah, I won't need it at all. It's all good.
Yeah, we have an M50 as our heavy armor.
Oh! Joy.
Great.
Oh, we're
And
saved.
it's stormy winter.
Hallelujah. Hang on. What's the tier 2 for the Israeli line after the... Oh no, it's...
There is no tier 2.
So it just goes from tier 1 to 3?
Yeah.
The M51 Premium is the tier 2.
Like,
Ishmael.
Like, they
180
could
pen.
have put a Tehran 5 there, which is pretty much D54.
Fair enough. Okay. Let's see how this goes. have no idea how this is going to go, actually. Oh. Okay, that's... that's kind of funny. Oh.
Oh no, Spitfire finds something funny.
I find loads of things funny. What? What is this? What? What? Oh, I can fire HE at things as well. It's 10 mil a pen. That's great. Oh shit! I'm going back. Oh no, no, no.
It's not like anything really has more armor than 10mm at tier 1.
Super Shaman.
Yeah, but that's pretty much the only thing.
Oh Jesus! Hello. Oh, I'm sliding around everywhere. Yeah, the HE shells aren't really helping. Oh. Hi, leopard. Oh, that just depresses me. Hate seeing leopard ones die. Oh, this isn't gonna get old, is it? It isn't.
You know what also doesn't get old? Playing the M1A1 Storm.
Jesus Christ, this person's texted me 7 fucking times. Jesus. Oh no, Quiet's theme has come on from Metal Gear Solid. I did not want this to happen. Now I'm sad. No, no I'm not. This is just... Is this how you and Lens get their rocks off?
Pretty much. It's like, Yahoo!
Why are we capping?
Don't know.
Oh, that's probably why. Should probably use the rebuild kit now.
And we won.
Yay! Okay, now I'm gonna text Kate back. Jesus. Jesus fucking Christ. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 texts. Okay, add this to a new person. Okay, that. Let's see, how do I do this? Okay, how do I copy? Okay, that's... let me write this down somewhere. My phone doesn't want me to copy and paste today. let's see. Okay, what else do I want to play? I know those poor little bots. What about the LEV 150?
Tier 2?
Mm-hmm. Apparently this is a little mean machine as well.
Mm-hmm.
What am I using for? Sabrina. Right, let's see. I still say that I have the best avatar. Why do I have Western power distribution on? Oh, I remember. I was trying to ask them if they were able to handle 2 computers on the sockets, and they went, "Oh, well, I don't know. You'll have to take it up with this company." I was like, "Okay, so I'll take it up with this company," and they just an endless run around of. There we go.
What were you going to ask?
Oh, it was when Renna was coming over. And we were under the assumption that she'd take her computer with her. So obviously I wanted to find out if my room could handle 2 computers plus, you know, monitors and everything. And it turns out that I ended up having to get my uncle to come round and tell me because he's an electrician. And instead Western Power Distribution and 3 other places that apparently all connected to each other couldn't answer a single fucking question on how much load they could have.
Normally it should be able to, unless she has a computer that for some reason draws like 600.
Does she have the arc welding attachment to it?
Does she have the oven attachment to it?
Arc welding, but oven would work.
Like, if I remember correctly, she has a 6700K i7 CPU with a GTX 970.
Mm-hmm.
You should be more than capable of hooking them both up to the same server.
Fair enough, yeah. The thing is, I'd need to find a socket that could handle 2, because I don't particularly want to use
Extension cords.
yeah.
Power strips. Yep.
Because I could obviously hot one of them up to each socket, but I only have 2 sockets where I sit. I mean, there's like another 2 where my bed is, but then that involves, you know, wrapping a cord around my home, and never been particularly fond of that, because that's how electrical fires happen, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Jesus, what the hell? What? What?
Have you not played the thing
No.
in years? It is also the high explosive fires slower than the armor pierce.
Really? Oh, it does.
Yes.
I don't know how to feel about this.
It is weird. Also, the high explosive does double the damage.
This is interesting.
Okay.
What?
That was 1 BMP, 1 P, and 2 Weasel Toe.
Mm-hmm. It's supposed to be hard mode, didn't you know?
Oh yeah. That makes sense. At least they have a Jesus kit.
Oh. Can we? Could you?
Okay, what the fuck am I shooting high explosive? Oh wait, that was from when I had the mission for the battle pack.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. gonna see if I can shoot up the airfield.
Alright, have fun.
I don't know what that Tehran 6 is doing up on the hill.
I don't think he
Mr.
knows what he's
Useless.
doing. I think this is how you do damage. Don't want to be one-shotted. Where is it? Yeah. Where did it go? Ah, I seem to have run out of ammo. No matter. This, do you remember the pre-2.0 autocannons where they just ripped everything apart?
Yes, I do.
Yeah, it reminds me of that.
I enjoyed playing them.
I did not. They were just really broken. Then again, the entire game was fucking broken, so I don't think it mattered.
That's why I enjoyed playing them.
Because the game was basically Call of Duty but tanks instead.
Well, basically a martyr is still like a unnerved odd.
Oh, I didn't put the rebuild kit on. I put in the maintenance kit. Well then, that was it.
And I don't
Fun
seem
break.
to have the view range. I think we're fucked.
Pretty much. With these Tehrans. And we're done. I only see one Tehran on the map. What are they both on top? Oh, there's the other one.
If he can't handle the truth, that's his problem. What's the truth? Vaccines give children autism. How so? The government controls the internet, so I can't find any. They're lying to you. Open your eyes, people.
Chemtrails.
Chemtrails. It's the chemtrails are giving us autism. I don't know. I was. Instead of being delivered by a doctor, I was delivered by chemtrails as a child. Baby.
If I get autism, can I get one with a manual transmission?
Can I get fries with that?
Standard US response.
We had a story worthy of Florida man happen relatively locally yesterday. There was a shooting at a McDonald's. It wasn't your ordinary shooting. Somebody had advertised 2 car doors for sale online, and somebody responded and they said, okay, meet us at McDonald's at 11 o'clock at night. So they did. 3 cars worth of people and guns. They shot the guy who had the doors, and according to the news reports, one of the people who was arrested had her doors stolen off of her car, matching the description of the doors that were for sale.
Wonderful. Hello, hello, Donut. Yes, it's my 5th week as the head developer of Armored Warfare, and so far, everything is going fine. Don't worry about the fire around me. That's just there for cosmetic purposes.
Don't worry about the forum dying.
Don't worry about the forum dying. Like the forum even fucking matters at this point. Forums don't matter anyway. They're just there for people
like, does the Discord even matter?
To a
I
game
have
company,
yet to see one of the my.com staff that is not your silence.
When does that ever matter in any game?
Never. Right, time to see if I can pull this one off.
Well, why is the other Tehran not moving?
AFK.
Maybe he's...
No, the one up on the top of the hill, yeah. Definitely.
Maybe he suddenly developed polio because he wasn't vaccinated as a child.
He's slowly traversing his turret and getting ready to dive head first.
Like he was an unvaccinated child and just died.
Somehow he's getting shot at by something.
Also, I love that
BMD.
on the Discord they introduced the swear bot, and within like 30 seconds, people just figured out that you would just swear by substituting a letter for the other one.
Oh, so basically changing letters and numbers.
It was pretty funny. I think you forgot to destroy the airfield, Jeff. Good luck with taking it, you know, now that the AI are swarming. How are the Terrans doing anyway?
I still have a Jesus kit.
Okay, he's got most of their hit points left. Just gotta hope they can
crap,
make
I
it.
see both of them moving.
Oh, it's...
Yeah, the first Russian guy has, after falling down the side of the hill, is shooting at the buildings, ignoring the BMP that is 10 meters away from him.
And airfield done.
However, the BMD, in a true masterpiece of coding, ignored him, drove past, and drove away to its doom. Passing within 5 meters of him.
Are they doing it? They're doing it.
I
Oh.
have no words for this.
Oh, where's he aiming? Janet, look at Kashungan 44. He has the aiming time of a sloth.
You mean the aiming time of a bot?
The other guy has
Well,
the tactical acumen of the no smoking sticker that he has on his turret.
yeah. Oh! Can you do it? He did it. This is causing me physical pain.
Did he hit something?
He did.
Apparently he did.
Wow.
He hit the other Tehran 6 with his ass.
Oh, that's an improvement.
Like, as long as they're distracting the bots, I don't care.
That's the way to look at it.
You gotta always look on the bright side
Come
of
on,
life.
decoys, do your job.
I don't think he's a bot. I just think he has really bad reactions. Or maybe he's got too much sensitivity on his mouse, so he always just aims the wrong way. Oh.
Sometimes she runs late. Just keep looking.
What's that?
Oh, my granddaughter's supposed to go out with a mentor, and the mentor hasn't shown up yet.
No. Mentor, like a school kind of thing, or something else?
Kind of. Not exactly. It's more like clinician type nonsense, but life lessons and all that stuff.
Remember we had a buddy system at school for like 1 year, and then it completely failed because nobody ever kept in touch with each other. Martha Sherman.
When has the buddy system ever worked?
Swimming.
Too soon.
Well, I have such higher rated prescription glasses, I can't make pretty much can't distinguish anyone from each other when they're not wearing.
I'm fucking blind without my glasses. People are like, oh, cool, oh, cool, can I wear your glasses? No.
Yeah.
No! I'm sorry,
Yeah,
even
I've never
though...
understood that. That's like...
If...
You enjoy headaches?
Do you want to experience what it is to be blind? If so, enjoy. Just
That's
you know,
why I
knock
let them
yourself
wear
out.
mine. So I can laugh at their misery.
How do you think it feels now, bitch?
Spitfire, have you seen that Guardian article I put in shitpost?
I have not.
You see the cartoon I put immediately after it?
I feel like there's a subtle war going on here. Robotic dildo barred from top tech showcase prompting sexism claims. It's a female-focused sex toy.
Okay,
You know,
guys. Goodbye.
Take care. The robotic dildo is the subject of 8 pending patents and counting for robotics, biomimicry, and the engineering feat. A dildo is a fate of engineering, okay.
And they're angry because CES won't allow it on the show floor. Where people under the age of 18 are present.
Yeah, I gotta wonder about WoT. One wacky premium they've never done. Despite the fact that it will be hilariously underpowered and people would immediately scream at buying it.
The Antos?
Nope.
Bob Semple?
Nope.
Something Russian?
Nope. American.
Something American?
It's a Sherman.
Let me guess, the Sherman with the unguided missiles on top?
Nope. Don't worry guys, they'll get it.
Sherman with the 422 millimeters?
Nope.
Is it a common variant?
It was a potential upgrade variant it could have done in World War II. And they did fit it to the turret and then decided, maybe not.
The one where they tried to stuff the M26 turret on top of the Sherman hull?
That one.
Yeah, that would have been a joy to traverse.
That just sounds stupid.
I mean, the turret rings are the same and they actually managed to fit it on.
And the suspension could hold it.
Yeah, the suspension handled it and everything. They just... I mean, okay, yeah, this is not gonna go well when the thing fires side on. Can you imagine that, like a bunch of 90mm armed Germans traverse their turrets to fire at the enemy and they just get knocked over like dominoes. That amuses me too much. But yeah, that'd be a great premium for WoT. It's shit, it'll be overpriced, it'll probably be like a tier 6 or something on a basic M4 chassis, will get murdered. And people will pay so much money for it, because who doesn't like a wacky Sherman premium? See? Maybe I should lease my business experience to Wargaming and, you know, become their head dev instead, or... Hi, Scorpion. Oh, okay. They're shooting at me. This is... I didn't want them to, just saying. Ow. I know the weasel's doing like half damage and everything, but it still hurts my feelings. Ow.
Even if it does half damage, it still hurts like a truck. Don't shoot me, you stupid weasel!
No, bad, bad, bad. Go away, go away, go away, go away, go away. Thank you. I didn't want to be here. KV2 turret on a T60. You heard it here first. No. 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 I mean, WoT does have a bunch of vehicles that would basically just fall over if you fired them from the side, and like the whole Waffenträger line, with a Panzer IV chassis with a, was it a 150mm gun that's like longer than the tank.
Oh, the upgrade that would basically make the tank go flying. Like, it would fire, the turret would break off of the chassis, and fly away.
I mean, I
Like
remember
it would land in a previous village.
when Wargaming made a engine swap that defied the laws of physics. The do you remember when the E75 and the E50 had? Well, they still do have a rear-mounted suspension, so the powertrain is actually at the back. So the front sprockets were outside of the hull, because well, they don't really need to be at the connected. And this basically allowed them to have larger engines than other tanks, because you know there's more room in the back than in the front. So then Wargaming decided to make it into a front-mounted engine, despite the fact that that's kind of impossible because there's no powertrain to the front sprockets.
Yeah, it's wargaming, they don't care.
I know.
As long as you pay to win.
Mm-hmm.
What was that other stupid German tank that they drew the plans up for and everybody said, no way. It required a triple turret from like the Scharnhorst.
The
The
rat.
rat or something.
Yeah. Some.
It would fit on a typical wargaming map, and you could have like 3 or 4 tanks scattered around it, but there'd be no room to maneuver.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you could put it in the middle of the map and it could just about turn.
Yep. And everybody else could race around and around and just shoot at it pointlessly for 15 minutes or so. And it could fire its 3 main guns and not hit anything in the particular match that they were in.
Well, it would hit 2 maps over in a different game.
Mm-hmm.
Right. It would take out somebody in a Borderlands game.
Like, it would be driving on Mervenka,
back, Bones.
fire, and it
Bronze.
would hit something in Paris map.
Yep.
The World of Tanks used to have an event called White Tiger on the Russian server where 15 people would line up in T-34-85s and someone would drive the hilariously bad-looking White Tiger, and most of the time the White Tiger won because people were unwilling to take hits for each other.
Probably named after that really bizarre movie.
Yep.
Yeah, that one where
That
the
was a
tiger was like a
weird movie.
demon tank or something.
Yeah. Oddly enough, I remember reading another similar Normandy-based story about the haunted, the possessed Sherman, where somebody in the U.S. Ordnance Corps made a deal with the devil, and they sealed the entire. Hello. Just a second.
Sudden interruption.
Mm-hmm. A wild Marie appears.
We interrupt this broadcast for a special announcement.
Marie, that is all.
Now enjoy 15 minutes of commercials before going back to a regular scheduled program.
You capitalist dogs! But yeah. Okay, let's message this person.
And then people wonder why I don't watch TV anymore.
What are TVs? What is the point of TV? You know, what is the point of waiting for something to be in the
pieces
evening?
with commercials all around it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I think there's something wrong with Google's motion tracking app. Because it just told me I did my movement for today and it has been on my desk for the last 3 hours.
Maybe it's been tracking the movement of your right hand.
Well, no, it's my cell phone.
Wow, I didn't know the T-55s had... Is that gun depression?
Wait, they have gun depression?
They do in this game, it's so people don't get fucked over with them.
That cannot be. How can those things be so depressing?
You know, when communism is so uplifting, why have depression on tanks? But yeah.
They need gun elevation.
But how does that... Wait, 270 penetration. Isn't this the pen the IS-7 has at tier 3? Yeah.
And the IS-7 has substantially bigger gun.
Mm-hmm. So I have 3 decals on my tank. 3.
Yeah, that's possible. Some slots count for 2.
Isn't there supposed to be an AI that spawns around here?
Yeah, it is surprisingly empty. Oh, there they are.
Just like my life. Hi, Tehran. Boop. Boop. Come here, you stupid vehicle. No. Bark, bark.
Bark, bark, bark. Timmy's in the well? Son of a bitch.
Son of a bitch keeps going for that well. Just board it up and tell him.
That's it.
And tell that motherfucking child that if he ever decides to go in that well again, he ain't coming out. That feel when he
board
hits
him
your
in.
horses. Wait, in the well, isn't that a plot point for one of the Sherlock series? What is that in the background? That is a bunch of dogs doing a bark. There.
It's also a plotline of like 50 horror movies. Where for some reason a girl crawls out of the well.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
You know, after 50 years. Oh, boy. Wells.
And then we have Power Rangers, where a girl crawls out of a well on the moon.
I'm not sure how to feel about that. Ow.
Like, I first want to know how they got onto the moon.
Don't ask.
And then I want to know why the astronauts thought it would be a
Sounds
good
like a
idea to
plane.
open the well.
Oh, Borderlands 2, cool. Boop. Boop. Hi Weasel, bye Weasel. You know, I know it's like low tiers and stuff, but could they make accuracy on the move firing a lot less accurate? Just saying it might make the game a little bit less, you know, fast.
Uh-huh.
Hi, Geen. How are you doing, sweetie? Boop. Boop. Ow. It hurt me. Boop. Janet, did you see the Google Docs thing I posted you?
Excuse me?
Did you see the Google Docs sheet
Yes.
I gave you? With
Yes,
all the
I did
evidence
read
on
it.
it?
That was what I referenced in my message back to you.
Do you reckon that's compelling enough?
I think so, especially if you have the video with the slurred speech.
I mean, the slurred speech is on the video. I mean, it's there. It's.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, the redo is bad enough.
Well, if you have the original and then the redo.
And that's it.
Yay. It's a Google Doc, so I'm gonna give my lecturer because one of my colleagues on this project decided to attempt to backstab me because I told her off and asked her to redo her voice lines because she was slurring her words. So instead, she decided to just go apeshit. Yay.
She basically hammered you in an evaluation. When the other person, as far as I could read from the text in the evaluation, was basically doing pretty much the same amount of stuff that you did. Yet got 3 times the score.
The IS-6 has IS-7 has 260mm.
That's funny. Oh, the Object 279 has 300. Oh boy, that's great. Let's just compare it to all of the other MBTs in the same tier. Merc. Magak. 60. What else? What else do we have? We have the Leopard. Oh boy, and the Chieftain. What else? What other MBTs do we have? And then, you know, the T-64 and the Type 85. Let's see. So, the Object 279 has 70mm of less penetration than the basic. What else does it compare to? What does... The Rookie has more pen than the Object 279 does.
Okay.
The ERC has more pen.
What the fuck?
The Xylo at an 85mm gun has 5 less pen.
I really feel like they just up-tiered it without changing any of the stats.
No, why would they do that? Why do you think that?
Why would you do that?
I don't know.
You're the head developer.
I don't know. I don't make these decisions. Who do you think I am?
The head developer.
No, I'm not.
Remember the story I told you about the guy that tried to sell 2-car doors and got shot?
Yeah.
Okay. Vehicle identification number on the car doors came back to Yolanda Hernandez, whom the victim's girlfriend identified in a photo lineup as one of the women who attacked her, and her boyfriend shot the guy with the doors. So, yeah, okay, so why go through the police when you can do it yourself?
Yeah, I know, right? It's...
Glorious.
basically, Jeff, this girl is slamming me for not sharing my work with her, even though
When when she doesn't know what you've done.
I mean, like, we had to do a group presentation project, a video, and of course I'm the only one with video editing software, so unless they want to, you know, come to my house and constantly look at what I'm doing, I can't exactly share my work with them, can I? I mean, as much as I want to, I don't particularly want to move my computer to my uni.
You know, just DDoS her.
I don't want to. I don't want to see what kind of shit she's into.
Like, all we need is a public IP address, and then we can just pretty much cut our internet off.
Yeah.
I think that's a bit too extreme.
It takes all the fun out of revenge.
Mm-hmm. Hey, I'm a tier 3.
We have done that to a guy in our class that was supposedly sick, yet still on Facebook.
Mm-hmm.
All companies down. Capturing the port is up to you now. Black Company, stand by for new intel.
Wow, that's a really slow firing missile.
Destroy cartel contraband. Intel suggests
This is a really big... Why is this a tier 5?
see if you can find the contraband before everything.
Oh god, this is painful enough in PvE. Oh, great. It only does 14 damage with the autocannon! What? It's a 30 mil! Why?
It is sheet.
Oh. I mean, I wouldn't mind if it was like, you know, like a slow firing, heavy hitting autocannon. You know, that'd be fine. I'd be okay with that. Now let's fire the high explosive. Wait, this only has 500 shells?
Yep. It is probably by far the worst tier 5. And the IT1 is actually quite fun to play.
It is! I mean, even though the penetration of the missiles suck, they're so ridiculously agile. You can get away with a lot of stupid... Where's my missile going? Oh, there it went.
And they have good alpha for the reload.
Yeah, you do. Because this is...
Like, I got an ace tanker in that thing.
Mm-hmm.
You should check out tomorrow's video, because that's actually a heartbreaker in that one. Oh, wrong way.
Like, wait to spoil it.
Why not? It says so in the video. Do. I swear this thing would be better as a school bus. Can we?
So you're gonna do a quickie baby and advertise it's a heartbreak?
Yeah, well it is. Honestly, it you know, looked like I had a decent shot of winning, and then, you know, I didn't. Well, at least we can pen tier 5s from the front, that's relatively decent, I suppose. Did you get my donation? What? The creative dub. Yes! I got it! Thank you, Ali. Also, thank you to the Creative Derp for the $20. That's fucking great of you. Thank you. Excuse me, I'm doing Hunt and Destroy versus a T-64. This is going to end incredibly badly. So, on Friday for PvP stream, do you reckon I should try and use this thing again and see how it does?
Hmm?
Should I also take copious amounts of alcohol? Got about 2 bottles left.
Depends, how much more entertainment value are we going to get out of?
A lot of rage. And salt. and
So
anger.
a standard Fiora armored warfare stream.
But yes, yeah. She still needs to
I
make a
remember
proper
the
review
time
for
she
the game.
screamed at me for 5 minutes only for me to tell her that I was dead.
Yeah, she still has some temper issues. Oh, I hit something. It's great. Oh, this hurts. You know, if anybody gets top of the team in this, their team quite literally needs to revoke their card of being people. Fucking Christ, how many hit points does this thing have?
A lot.
I'm gonna run out of ammo before. Oh shit, use the rebuild kit.
I just saw the ATGM flying over him.
Yeah. It's just nice to know
Wonder
that
if anybody can pick up those other. I get one of the secondaries.
Yes, we'll get the secondaries from Rourke.
Let's get more credits. Come on.
Yes, Lanzabi, we're on it.
Yeah, we're supposed to be mercenaries.
Yeah, but in a tier 5 game, we're not getting shit.
You know what's actually quite funny? I just realized this, but Black Company B were founded by Joshua Seagrove, the guy that got shafted by Claiborne Industries.
Yeah.
And then we get hired by Claiborne Industries and the ISD to start off the campaign story.
Yeah,
Why
it is.
would we even take a Claiborne contract in the first place?
Because they pay
Get
money.
close to him so we can kill him.
Then why did we try to stop Magnus?
To get...
Because we're-
Ah, because we were in on it. Oh, I'll take this, Sheridan.
We could take a very short break for a moment.
Have fun, don't fall in. Hey Jeff,
Yes.
do you remember when plastic surgery was a taboo subject? Now you mention Botox and nobody raises an eyebrow.
That is such a bad joke.
Back again. Where are we at? Here we go.
Hey Janet.
Yep.
It makes remember when hang on. Remember when plastic surgery was a taboo subject? Now you mention Botox and nobody raises an eyebrow.
That's twisted. I love it.
I think the joke is fixed in place, to be honest.
Yeah. What's that? Timmy's in the well again? Why can't that damn kid play video games?
Want to hear another joke?
Go
Sure.
for it.
Intel at CES.
What? I actually didn't hear him.
Intel
Intel.
is CS.
What is that?
The Consumer Electronics Show currently ongoing in Las Vegas. The biggest electronics show in the world.
Is it the same three companies over and over again?
No, it's usually
Well,
a mob.
Well, it's the big three, and then of course every company that makes stuff for the big. So it's AMD, Nvidia, and Intel, and then all their add-in board partners and other partners that do.
AMD makes processors and graphics cards, right?
Yes.
Why doesn't the other two do the same?
Well, Intel is going to be doing the same from 2020 onward. Well, actually, good graphics cards. They have always been making graphics cards. They've just been hit.
Please tell me it's not the integrated graphics cards.
No, they promise it's going to be better. Fingers crossed it's not going to be Intel UHD 630.
I just remembered that I happily paid £100 more for my laptop just so we could have an actual graphics card. There's a gaming laptop. No, I just don't want an integrated graphics card. Because, you know, that irks me.
Well, integrating GPUs is probably going to be the future. But then actually good integration, not Intel integration. Like AMD has been integrating GPUs into their CPUs for like how long? 5 years?
Oh, hi TC2. Can you aim for the engine deck? No, we missed. Oh well, maybe next time.
We'll get them next time.
We'll get them next time.
I remember that the industry was moving towards 300mm wafers about 10 years ago. I imagine they're probably completely
Oh no,
set up on
300mm is still the industry standard.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
Can we hit this weasel, please?
gonna imagine they have
Thank you!
integrated and gotten rid of the smaller machines. But
Can we hit that stingray?
you're starting to talk an awful lot of money when you get a wafer that's fully implanted.
Oh, it's for what production node do you want? 14 or 7 nanometer? $14nm is around $5,000 per wafer, and 7nm is around $9,000 per wafer.
Okay, no, I
For the
I need to
finished
buy this thing
wafer
now.
fully implanted?
Bought at TSMC.
Okay.
Of course, with the minimum amount required to order. It's not like you can order just one wafer.
No, I understand that. They want a run of quite a
Like
few.
you're easily buying 100 to 1,000 at least.
Mm-hmm. Really not
Should I
worth
go for the
swapping out
scientist?
the reticles for anything less than that.
I'll go for the scientist. I'll go for the scientist and put on the rapid fire ability and pray it actually works.
I'm going for the last explosive.
Whee. Oh shit. Oh, this is gonna be interesting.
You going for Wally the scientist?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Oh, nobody's here. Cool.
Like, they'll actually finally realize that no one is using their integrated graphics and they just announce CPUs without. They're going to be a bit cheaper.
Does it M60? Where are you, M60? Hello? Oh.
Oh, there's a whole slew
oh.
of them.
Oh, I did splash damage and 200 damage to the weasel anyway. I'll take it. Come here, you little shit. Oh shit. Oh, they're shooting at me. This is not good at all.
No, Sharon is not meant to be shot at.
Please, no smoking inside the tank. Did this use the same
especially a Sheridan.
caseless ammunition that the MBT-70
It
did?
splits. Yeah.
That seems like a great idea.
Because it just has a shorter gun, but the same version of it.
Actually, I think they might be the same length. Just the gun might just be backed a little bit more into the turret so it doesn't flip the tank over.
Nah, the Sheridan has a shorter gun barrel.
Apparently people quite like this in Vietnam.
Well, yeah, it could lob a 152mm high explosive shell.
Flashlight rounds. Although
I like the canister better.
Although I think the Ontos was the king of flashlight rounds. 6 recoilless rifles, fire them all at the same time and just cover an entire kilometer with spiky death.
Like, you see that jungle over there? Kill it.
You see that jungle? Fuck the jungle. I think something's there.
And don't forget the napalm.
Don't forget to sing Fortunate Son while you're at it.
And don't forget to use a Fortunate Son so many times that Family Guy can make a joke out of it.
Mm-hmm. Because nobody's ever done that before.
Like, it's certainly not every Vietnam movie.
Could you people stop shooting the squishies, please? I want to deal 1,000 damage every hit. I'm trying to think of a companion unit for the HDR Authenticate for when they represent you. Do you want a tank or something else? Dunno. I don't know what I represent. I don't know what I am. I don't know what my vehicle sonar is. Is that even is that a thing now? Vehicle sonar. Oh, you know what? We could get the secondaries. We could get some money, guys.
Rush secondary.
It's never gonna get old, is it?
No, hardly ever.
Denied.
Go Spitfire before the last person died.
Oh no. Whatever will we do without the credits?
It's not like we have 26 million of it.
Yeah.
Or if you're Spitfire, 500 million.
656 million.
Oh, it's already 600.
Yeah, the NA server being, you know.
Yep.
NA server.
Well, when the NA server was turned, I had a lot of vehicles on it because I actually played quite a bit. So, yeah, that's what happened.
What is actually my Battle Path mission? Oh, survival of the fittest medal. Yeah, that's going to be grinding point.
I'm gonna take the Alt-A for once. If I can find it.
Oh, we're going to tier 10.
Yeah, might as well.
Okay.
I still have no commander. I still have no idea what to put commander on it.
Does it have a lot of ammunition?
I don't have the commander, that one. I don't particularly care for her, to be honest.
Like, can you skip her missions with battle coins?
It's 4,000 a pop for the battle coins. Also, somebody finally bought my graphics card.
Oh, for the full
Awesome.
price?
Yeah.
Good.
Through eBay, right?
So I've
Good.
got to find a courier for it. I also need to find a box to put the
And packing material.
I mean, I've got the packaging box. I'd just rather, you know, put a box in the box.
Yeah, the bigger box so that it doesn't look like something valuable to swipe off the porch. Well, you could go down to the local senior center and see if anybody has a Depends carton.
Take that
Nobody-
tapioca box!
Nobody will steal a Depends box.
No, they won't. That's a really good idea. Where are you getting all these ideas from, Janet?
Yeah, a twisted sense of humor as a kid. It sticks with you.
So does tapioca.
Well, that promise from my future.
There's one annoying. Okay, there is two very limited annoying things about this thing: the top speed and the hull armor. At the very least, it does make this thing hilarious when a PLO-1 tries to auto-load you and you just ready rack him back in the face. Boop. Well, I have to wonder though, why does this thing have such high penetration? And why is the reload so high, so low?
Turkish bias. Like, you don't want to get banned in Turkey, so they make this thing to appease Erdogan.
Given the history of the Russo-Turkish War, that's pretty humorous.
Yeah, but
Like, they put in the T-14 for Putin.
this is a MyCom game now, so technically it's a European game. Come on, where is your ammo rack? Also, have you noticed that the Mark 1 piss shells on the ADDU still do the 1000 damage?
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna be starting to use that.
Then again, the penetration is also drastically low. Oh, shit.
Well, then again, can they still do the one shot to PLO?
No, they just still have the 25% bonus thing. Oh, bad idea. Run away! Run away! Don't! Okay, it's not gonna blow up.
Like, could they still do 1300 damage, penetrate,
I think
and
so, yeah.
cause a fire in them or wreck it?
I don't know, we can try that out.
Like, I'm using the Mark II shells. So I'm going to be trying that out soon.
Go for it. Oh. Well, I just had my first pen of the day. Fucking Thunderbolt. Touched me. Let's lower the tank so he doesn't... Oh, I'm getting shot by missiles. This is great. This is fine.
It's all fine.
Mm-hmm. Hi, Thunderbolt.
The feeling when you ammo-rack a K-21 but Spitfire steals the kill.
Yep.
I mean, isn't that what Spitfires did? I'm just being historically accurate here.
Ah ha ha! 3 hit points and you die.
Ah ha ha.
Ha.
Ooh, Charlie. Ooh. Go for the Charlie. Don't cat. Go for the Charlie.
Yeah, alright.
Well, I'm gonna eat a leopard.
What do you mean this bounce on cage armor bullshit? Thank you. Just kind of hoping it doesn't shoot me. Boop.
And ammo rack. And the leopard 2AX stole the kill.
Don't know why, but this thing with the race suspension just really makes me laugh.
You mean that it is way too tall?
I mean, look, it just bounces around. Look, bounce, bounce.
Oh yeah, the fact that suspensions are like World War One.
Oh, and you could also do this as well. Oh my God, this is the Michael Jackson hee. Dun 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 dun.
Stop it for getting copyright strike.
Seriously, look at this. And then you can just do the hydraulic suspension and turn it into a regular tank. This doesn't look so bad, except for the ground clearance. That's some barking going on there.
Well, it turns out that Timmy did start playing video games, but it's Pitfall and he fell into the well.
Poor Timmy. It's just going to be like an endless case of going into the well, isn't it? Get its turret.
On it.
Ammo racket.
Done.
Ooh, the reverse speed. Oh shit, there's a Thunderbolt behind me. Never mind. Bye, Thunderbolt. See you later. I'm out of here. Ow. Let's wait for that double.
That was a lot of shit suddenly coming out of nowhere.
Please go in the ammo rack. No. Of course you're gonna hit the ammo rack, are you? Ow. The AI, when you lower the hydraulic suspension, they stop going for the lower plate. It's weird.
Yeah, because they think the tank is still up. Like, I don't think they've been coded to deal with the suspension.
I mean, because the lower plate ain't that strong. Oh, hey, Terminator.
Oh, come on, where's that thing's ammo rack?
What, the Terminator?
Yeah.
It's in the hull. It's actually difficult to ammo rack because it has the because its turret goes above the spool threshold, whereas the Ramker and the regular Terminator don't.
Ah, so those I can ammo rack.
Yeah,
like
those you can ammo rack in a turret, with hair shells and fun racks and stuff, but you can't do the same with the Terminator. It's actually one of the strong points of the premium tier 8 one.
That was a snap on that turret.
Mm-hmm.
Like a 0-second traverse. A little bit cheaty.
Oh, beautiful. Evangelical activists in the US want LGBT people excluded from an anti-lynching bill. Wonderful.
Oh, man. Just when you think they couldn't get any more fucked up in the head.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, why should we be
why
allowed
the fuck is
to
there
lynch?
an anti-lynching bill?
Mm-hmm. They want them to get excluded.
You shouldn't be allowed to lynch anyone in the first place.
Welcome to the American right.
No, welcome to evangelicals everywhere.
Anyway, I've got the I've got 10.
It is still murder. I don't get why such a bill even exists.
Because, you know, they fap to gay
Retardedness?
porn and blow hooker dicks all the time, but, you know, they just pretend to hate them so they can get voted.
I have sinned in the lives of my Lord. Oh, please send those donations. You know, you really had me going last week when you said you had a Yuri Andropov avatar.
Yeah, that was... Though, it was, what's his name? It was the, it was this English king that killed himself via flatulence, and if there wasn't a roof above him, he would have been the first. He would have been the first monarch in space.
Okay, this camera looks really funky with this lighting. Let's see what Mark 1 fish can do.
You lose 180 pen, which is actually quite a bit.
Well, then again, we didn't really count on the penetration to deal the damage, but more the logical.
No, the penetration does happen.
Problems in ping.
It very much helps versus the sloped armor. Hi, RCR.
And no, from what I can see, it doesn't get the better damage.
What kind of intelligence needs 4 helicopters? That's a lot of that is a lot of papers. Go for the mark.
Like maybe they're all on floppy disks. Like who knows? Floppy disks can't be hacked.
Thank you. Oh, it's beautiful. Oh, it didn't explode. That's kind of annoying. Wait, the back side of the turret is... Okay.
Hello.
I just did 1024. Hi Doodle. Fop Doodle.
Hello.
Hi. As a reminder, guys, the stream tip goal for this month, next month, and March is to get me, or at least help me, with a plane ticket to San Francisco for my wedding. If you'd like to help out with that, there is a streamlabs description below, and I will always be eternally grateful. Apart from that, if you'd like to like and subscribe, I should also be able to have the Titan 90 review out this week, followed by the Merca for Freebaz, the K1, and the BMP in terms of weeks. So we have 4 weeks of reviews looking forward to, and then after that we'll do another poll to see what you guys want to see.
Identify target. Hostile tank. Target destroyed.
God damn it. damn it, that cage armor is annoying me so much.
It's actually useful.
I know. Nope.
Lower plate.
What's the Emiracle? Ow. Well, I guess you did find it. Then again, that that place is actually kind of annoying to hit, so yeah. Remember that pink unit I showed you? I don't remember actually. Could you show me it again, Bonds? God damn it, I missed the Amarak. No, don't shoot at me, what are you doing? Huh, the ADTU has stronger cage armor than the regular Charlie. Oh, I'm not even capping, am I? And she shoots a hydromatic suspension, because, you know, why not? Yeah. Beautiful. Oh, Janet, you might want to...
I might want to, but I can't.
Hang on. Let me, Ah, Jeff got me. You got there first. Bleatful. Absolutely bleatful.
I think Jenna is going to win this one on damage.
I don't know.
You want to
Amount of
21,000,
damage
Janet?
taken?
I have to wonder how this thing's hydromatic suspension can actually bear the weight of it. 'Cause that has got to be one
British
stress
magic.
transmission right there. Oh shit, I'm alright. No, no, no! Back up, back up, back up. Yeah, there you go. That's vengeance from Iraq at me, Jeff. Where the hell did that one go? Oh, there it went. Oh shit, there's an RCR.
Yeah, while doing more, these rounds aren't as good as the Mark II.
Oh, I only equipped a few of them. Ow. Did you have T-15?
I know.
Oh shit. Oh.
Round destroyed.
Mm-hmm. Oh, you can go for the upper plate on those things.
Yeah,
Jesus.
they're actually really weak.
Well, the Abrams has never really had that thick of an upper plate. It's just a really, really well-slugged armor. Boop. Oh. Okay then.
I think we hit the damage cap.
Yeah.
There's a damage cap.
On this mission there is.
Hmm.
Like after you kill a certain amount of all the bots, the mission just ends because in the beginning people were tired of looking for the bots that got all over the map.
Mm-hmm. Hey, blue star.
Yay.
And I'm
9
gonna have to
more.
go.
Okay. Take care, Jeff. Thank you for coming. load this thing up with some AP rounds now.
Tier 9, okay.
Yeah. This thing just has such a funky looking chassis. It's actually kind of annoying. Like, it looked really great and then they put the APS systems on. Like, It's like they're trying to recreate the Celtic chariots with the that motion.
Yeah, both of the dogs have settled down for a nap.
Wait, they haven't been napping already?
Oh, last couple minutes.
What, their awake time is measured in minutes?
Yeah, they're up for a couple hours, and then they take a nap for an hour or so, and then they're up for a couple hours, and take a nap for an hour or so. And they sleep through the night pretty much. Unless they wander around and take a dump somewhere. But we got the pee pads. The woman that had them, I suspect, never fully housebroke them, but yeah.
I hate this map.
They're
Janet, I hate to break this to you, but you're the only one with any armor here. Good luck. No, seriously, good fucking luck. Well, the T-15 bounced his missiles on me.
Yeah.
I'll take that as a success. All we've got to do now is just pray he doesn't fire them again. Please don't shoot me, T-15. Please, no. Hang on, I'll kill the leopard. Bye, leopard. Wait, this thing only has 2 APS shots. That's... I mean, granted, they reload in, 5 seconds. That's great and all, but only 2 shots? That's... It's not good. Yeah, I only have 2 APS shots. It's a bit of a bummer, isn't it? I'll get the intel trucks. Do you remember when this map used to have those AI lieutenants you could go for, the Abrams sisters?
I think so.
Yeah, they used to spawn like around the southwestern side of the map. Iraq? No. Damn it. Ow. The fuck is shooting me? Oh, it's a Terminator. Wonderful. Okay, great. Oh great, there's more than one. I'm about to be butt fucked by the AI. Yeah, don't go. Don't go down there on don't go down there on your own, I guess. Just I have more AP shells. Hi Abrams. What the shit? Hi Charlie. How you doing? Boop. Well, it's nice they're all bouncing on me. And they're penning me. That's not ideal. Goddamn Terminator behind me. Come on. One. Ooh. Oh. Not enjoying this at all. Ow. Can someone shoot this type as well, please? Don't want to take another hit from him. Okay, he's down. Jesus. Oh. To see if I can hide. Interesting. I'm in a Russian vehicle. Well, sorry, a Ukrainian vehicle now, but I'm the one hiding. Considering Ukraine's like huge. Oh, boop.
Good work. There will be more coming, though. NTAA forces are heading to the western silo en masse. Fastest way there is to cross the river again to go
What?
around.
Really?
Now, get over there.
Damn it. The RCR saw me. I'm on very low hit points. I will be dead. If they hit me again, I'm not. The AI has a lot of crossfire on you on this map. Might be my fault for spawning in low just zone. About to die. Oh. No, no, I'm not. Where is he? Oh, there's the Armada. Don't shoot me, thank you. Johnny, do you see how many hit points I'm on? Not many. Janet, can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Thank you.
Whoa.
Whoa, baby. Great. And the Anders decided to trigger a fucking lieutenant as well. Like, good job there, dude. Why did you trigger the lieutenant?
Ow, damn it. Dead.
Mm-hmm. I'm, don't know about you, but I don't feel particularly interested in pushing forwards.
Nope.
I wonder why. Where is your... There we go.
I tell you what, one of those Leos better push up because otherwise...
All of this
Five
would be for
vehicles.
nothing.
Yeah.
Go shoot that Bradley. Hi Bradley. Then the Ascot. Because most of them will probably shoot for the Sprut, but shoot for the Ascot. It's a Sprut. Fuck, that is all. Okay, it's the Sprut with all the hit points. Come on. There we go. It's got a nice gun, but this thing isn't well armoured at all.
No.
Hi Scommon, welcome back. You sure you want to do those secondaries, dude? Are you sure about that? Oh, shit, that put... Yes, that's one good thing the 2AX has, and that is a lot of heat protection. And again, I don't particularly have that much heat pen to begin with, so... Ooh, it burns. Burn, Merkava, burn. Ow, it's shooting me. It's gonna kill me! Hi, Thunderbolt. Hi, Abrams. We've only got 2 shells left and then... Oh, we won. Okay then.
Woof.
Woof woof. Last game then.
Alright.
Well, that was a successful mission. Gee, I'm going to ask, why does the op plot only have 2 APS reloads? Okay, you know, I'm gonna take the K1A1 because you know you think the op plot was weak against missiles. Oh baby.
Okay. Let me tear down.
Mm-hmm. No, you mean I could have always said that my avatar was Boris Yeltsin, the first guy in space.
I don't know. I'm really taken with the idea of an avatar of Yuri Andropov.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why.
From work, let me be absolutely clear that I know you won't read. Hi, Jean-Claude. I wasn't quite to hear from you, even if we don't talk about foreign.
Have you seen the movie Death of Stalin?
No.
It's hilarious.
Okay.
In a dark political humor type of way.
Well, he got what he deserved, though. He was so paranoid about everything that he ended up... And his guards were terrified of, you know, wake him up at his usual times. So in the end, he just...
Yeah, they mentioned that. That's actually a scene in the film. It's really pretty funny.
Mm-hmm.
The guards are standing outside the door, and they hear this thump, and one of them says, "You think we should go inside and look?" And the other guard says, "You think you should not get us fucking shot?"
He was drunk. He... How did he go? He had a hemorrhage. So he died, clasping for help. And you know what? I don't feel one bit of pity for him.
Nope.
In fact, I think that's a very fitting way to go.
They figured it took them about a day to croak before they, or at least several hours to croak before they found them.
Yep, time that could have actually saved him.
If he hadn't had all the doctors purged beforehand.
And had his guards be so terrified of waking him up. Oh, well, at least the Terminator's getting shot at and I'm not. I'm fine with this. Oh no, they're shooting at me now. Oh fuck. Oh, it hit the stingray. Okay. You know, I still can't believe I streamed Metal Gear for 7 hours.
Yeah, it was impressive.
What, listening to me scream over and over and over again as I get chased around by a 15-meter tall giant with a railgun, lasers, and a fucking psychic child controlling it. That was fun.
It was fun to watch. So I guess, good job, mission accomplished.
Getting a whole lot of APS.
Please don't ever say mission accomplished again. You remind me of George Bush just going mission accomplished. Oh, that guy was such a moron.
I've never heard him making that noise, but I'm gonna look it up.
I think that's bad. You should hear Jeb Bush go, "Please clap," in that ridiculous, childish narrative. You know, on one of his campaign ads, he was so scared of talking to Trump that he had his mum do the campaign ad for him. You know, like almost 100 years old, and she was like, "Well, Trump's been a very bad boy to my son, and he's bullying him."
Have you ever seen him in that cartoon?
I have not.
If you haven't seen it before, I highly recommend watching Lil Bush if you like a little bit of humor.
Send me it.
And Jeb Bush is in that, and it's hilarious. He's basically a living stump.
What, like a tree stump, or?
Like, he only speaks in groans and just... He's pretty much just physical humor. Like, I think at one point he literally nails a board with his head.
This thing doesn't have much ammo, does it? I'm down to 11 shells, so I'm down to about 30% ammo capacity, and I've only dealt like 10,000 damage. Yeah. Yay, pets. Pets are good. Yeah, I think I'll stream Metal Gear Solid tomorrow as well. We got to continue the absolutely emotional train wreck it's been for me. I swear, if they kill Quiet, I'm just done. I'm gonna physically tear that part of the game data out of my hard drive and throw it at somebody if they kill Quiet. If anybody even dares to spoil, I will no longer talk to you.
Yeah, I've got about 5 minutes into the game so far, so...
I've only got 9 shells left. 99999. Ramming things may have to be an alternative now. Get that peeland. Thank you. I called it a peeland. Get that peeland ball, will ya? Oh. Oh. See? Alternative. How you doing, Fop, anyway? Doodle, how you doing?
Yeah, sorry, I just had to open my mic up to say things. I'm doing good. I got home from work a little while ago. I'm still warming up.
Is it cold?
Oh yeah, but it doesn't help that I work in an unheated warehouse.
Ah.
No.
How's Caramel?
Oh, she's still a pain in the butt. She just barfed next to me.
Oh. Is she still mewling?
Yeah, she's still mewling and still trying to run out of the apartment and still doing all the things.
Ow.
But hopefully I'll have a new job lined up soon, so that'll make things easier.
Janet?
Yeah?
My tank is, slowly... I'm actually pressing the W key and my tank is slowly falling down the hill.
Okay, let me see what I can do here.
No, seriously! Seriously,
Yeah,
look, this...
yeah.
No,
Yeah.
don't! This is very funny to me.
Okay.
So the K1A1 in like a mountainous country has trouble with slopes. This amuses me. I bet it's going to take forever to kill him, might as well just focus on those RCRs. We might as well go for the baguettes. Hi, baguette. Oh, flipperoo. Oh shit, I'm on fire. Ooh. Wait, I pressed 7, damn it, Jesus. Great. Fucking press that button as well. Oh! Jinxed. Is it still aiming at me? Yeah, it is. Could you stop aiming at me, Merkava? Let's get behind something. Oh, back away. Charlie, why are you so obsessed with me? Hi, Buford. Boop. This thing seems to be slower than what it is.
Yeah.
Gonna ask. Gonna prod someone about it. Oh, you know, I can target designate things. There you go. What a useful ability. Don't shoot at me, Abrams.
Woof.
Oof. Yay. Oh, that's depressing. 1 in 5 millennials with debt expect to die without ever paying it off. The average millennial had about $32,000 in personal debt, excluding mortgages and college.
Mm-hmm.
On average, they expect to be debt-free by around 40 to 50.
Yeah, kind of depressing.
Mm-hmm. Okay, everybody, that's it for now. I will be streaming Metal Gear Solid 5 The Phantom Pain tomorrow. It will be, of course, an emotional roller coaster, and I don't particularly want to deal with it, but oh well, may as well stream, so yeah. Take care, everybody. Thank you to Suna, King Bronze, and the Creative Dirt for donating a total of $50 today. I mean, it says we're 10% of the way there, but it's a lot more than that. Oh, $60. Oh, Bronze. Thank you for donating as well, Bronze, for another $10. So thanks for joining, guys. It's been a good stream. We're up to 16 likes, like Jesus. Anyway, so take care, everyone, and I'll see you all tomorrow. Bye.
Bye-bye.